let me tell you about this journey. It has been a ride to remember, okay? From dealing with a panic attack to catching strep for my daughter, it's been craziness from every direction. But amidst all the chaos, I stumbled upon some real wisdom. I was listening to this motivational speaker the other day, and he dropped a truth bomb that really hit home for me. He said, if you feel like you're all over the place on your healing journey, stop and think of all the moments you've experienced relief. Figure out what you did in those moments and focus on that. Those moments are showing you what works. Baby, let me tell you, that hit me like a ton of bricks because it's so true. When I took a step back and reflected on those moments of relief, I realized that they were like road signs guiding me towards what truly works for me. Even when I mentally struggle with it, I physically appreciate it in more ways than one. So I'm embracing this newfound wisdom and focusing on what makes me great. Even when it's tough, finding that balance between my mental and physical well-being is key, and I'm determined to keep it moving forward, one moment of relief at a time. Juicing has become my favorite part of the day. I know it's a bit nerve-wracking. Some of you are all for it, while others might not be sold. But for me, it's been a total game changer. And here's the thing, it's not just about juicing fruit. Oh no, you can juice pretty much anything, from leafy greens to vegetables, sweet potatoes, tomatoes, carrots, herbs, even juices with spices like cayenne pepper. The possibilities are endless. I've always been into raw foods, but incorporating juicing into my routine has taken things to a whole new level. It's literally like taking a breath of fresh air every single day. Plus, it's not just about taste. Juicing also helps improve my workout performance, which is a huge bonus. Now, don't get me wrong, changing your lifestyle isn't easy. It's a journey filled with ups and downs, but like I mentioned before, you have to do what makes you feel good physically. Sometimes it might not immediately satisfy your mental cravings, but trust me, it'll catch up eventually. So, if you're on the fence about juicing or making any lifestyle changes for that matter, my advice is simple. Make the investment. It's worth it in the long run. Your body will thank you and you'll feel better than ever before. Sometimes you just have to listen to your body and not your mind. I recently had a light bulb moment when it comes to my juicing routine. Instead of wasting all the pulp, I decided to get resourceful and start dehydrating it. Now, I just dehydrate, blend, and add the powder pulp to my daughter's smoothie, ensuring that no precious nutrients go to waste. It's a small change, but it's a part of my mission to just step into a no-waste zone. With the world becoming increasingly toxic, I'm determined to do my part and be on the right side of chemistry, if you catch my drift. I can't wait to figure out other ways to get creative with my produce. My goal is to minimize waste and make the most out of every nutrient-packed ingredient. If you haven't already, I think you should try this out. You can't go wrong with saving good nutrients for a later date. Let me know what you do with your pulp. Juicing is my jam, as I stated, but let's be real, the cleaning process is not exactly my favorite part. It's a necessary evil, and I know that, especially since I'm headed in the city today and need to prep. Plus, with all of the walking we'll be doing, staying hydrated is important, and what better way to do that than with some refreshing juices? Speaking of juices, I gotta admit, I love a nice cold fruit juice. It's been my go-to since forever. But green juices have no small victories. The way inflammation quickly decreases while on green juices is insane. In 2024, it's all about doing what's best for the body, and that includes all juices. They all fit the bill. It's been quite the journey learning how to eat and cleanse properly. I had plenty of trial and errors along the way, but I got better at it, and guess what? You got a front row seat to see the whole transformation. Let's embrace the goodness of both fruit and green juices and continue to nourish our bodies the best way possible. Finding time for everything can be a bit of a balancing act, especially when it comes to making sure I carve out quality time with my daughter. While I'm truly a homebody at heart, having a kid has this magical way of bringing out the inner child in me. One thing my daughter really loves about our time together is that I'm active with her. Whether we're playing games, going on adventures, or just goofing around, being present and engaged is what matters the most. Also, one cool thing that I noticed is the kids around the city are now placing little stones of motivation in random places. It's such a small gesture, but it carries a powerful message. It's a reminder to find joy in the little things and to keep moving forward with a positive mindset. When I step out, I always find inspiration in unexpected places. After all, sometimes it's the smallest gestures that have the biggest impact. I believe books hold the key to knowledge, not the internet. It's the only source of information that can't be silenced. Now it's time for me to go pick up some herbs and produce for my juicing session. I'm all about incorporating herbs into any cleanse. They're like the wheels on a ride to good health. They add that extra boost of warm coziness inside first thing in the morning, and I just love that. Plus, I'm a firm believer in forever including herbs in my diet. On another note, one habit I've noticed is my knack for finding new ways to store my juice when I'm on the go. Recently, I stumbled upon this cool box wine carrier and thought this would be perfect for me. It's funny how you get creative on your health journey. When you're dedicated to taking care of yourself, you'll find inventive solutions for just about anything. It's official, I've become a nap lady. Between juicing, working out, and just tackling life in general, I find myself feeling exhausted more often than not. But you know what? When I do take a nap, it's like hitting the reset button and it feels absolutely amazing. I've gotten into the habit of keeping a glass of juice next to my bed, so when I wake up from my nap, my juice is ready for me. Of course, I still make sure, I drink plenty of water because let's be real, nothing can replace that good old H2O. But in all honesty, I can't wait to get back to my regular meals and sharing delicious recipes with you. The more time I invest in my health journey, the more I learn about my body and its specific needs. It's incredible how powerful we truly are. Sometimes it just takes a little tuning to unlock our full potential.